Today, it's time to get schooled. And speaking of today, did you know that on this day, July 26, 1990, President George H.W. Bush signed the American with Disabilities Act into law? According to its official website, the ADA is one of America's most comprehensive pieces of civil rights legislation that prohibits discrimination and guarantees that people with disabilities have the same opportunities as everyone else to participate in the mainstream of American life. The federal government was empowered to enforce standards addressing discrimination against individuals with disabilities. Sorry it took so long. Before the act was signed, this is the world we lived in. A blind Harvard law student who couldn't get a job interview with a single firm. Vietnam veterans who had lost their legs serving their country and couldn't access buses or trains to commute to work. A polio survivor who became mobility impaired and was denied a teaching certificate in New York City. A disabled veteran has stated, "The ADA is the living testament to our nation's commitment that we will always stand up for our neighbor's right to live fulfilling lives." What seems to be the powerful lesson of this little tale is that substantive due process is a thing, and it should not be feared. It has been essential to protect our agreed-upon liberties. Nevertheless, substantive due process, according to the experts, is an elusive and controversial concept. Certain Supreme Court justices go so far as to deny its existence. What is true, however, is that the concept of substantive due process has been used to protect unenumerated constitutional rights. See the Ninth Amendment. James E. Fleming defends substantive due process by claiming its constitutional coherence and citing its usage as integral to our constitutional democracy. In particular, he argues, the Supreme Court has constructed basic liberties through common law constitutional interpretation, reasoning by analogy from one case to the next, and making complex normative judgments about what basic liberties are significant for personal self-government. You are certainly welcome to disagree, but that does not make substantive due process unconstitutional. It's PROLOG with MR.REVIEW. It's a podcast that is actively digging tons of earth to find an ounce of gold, striving for a more perfect union.